standing over the South Platte River near Deckers, Colorado. A place I spent a lot of time growing up. I spent a lot of time on this river with my grandfather and my uncle, my brother, fishing, walking the river, catching some fish, not catching fish. Amazing. I've been great at not catching fish my whole life. It's quite a skill, you know. It's hard to be that good at something for that long a period of time. Oh, but man, but the sights and the smells and the sounds of this place, they just take me right back to my childhood, right back to some beautiful times and some beautiful people. And I bet you have places like that in your life too that were maybe meaningful growing up or that are right now. And the sight and the sound of it all can just take you somewhere special. So thankful for all this, the places and the moments of our lives. I'm Tim Selby from Heart of Steamboat. And what I share with you today is good. It's a little different than what I normally do in this space because I don't have a message planned up for church this Sunday. As my colleague Maggie Taylor and our leaders from our church and high school youth have just got back from the Appalachian Service Project. I said that wrong last week, but I'm trying to get it better. The Appalachian Service Project in Kentucky and doing some work, and they're going to be sharing about their experiences there. So even if you're watching this piece, I'd invite you to tune into our live stream to hear what those young people have to say, what they've been doing, what they're learning, what's going on in their lives. Always such a great thing. So I invite you to tune in for that. I'm also down here near the Denver area. I got to head to Denver in just a few minutes here to do a memorial service for a church member, friend of mine who passed away suddenly. And it seems like I've been doing a lot of these type of things lately, and it made me ponder life and death quite a bit as you're in the midst of it. As I've thought about that, there are so many mysteries about life and death for all of us. We have hopes and dreams about life, we have fears and anxieties about death, but we also have hopes about death and what is to come also. It seems that sometimes religion can get too focused on believing the right things, getting our beliefs in order, or what happens after we die, and we kind of miss what's going on right here, right now. Those things all have their place, but I like to live by the mantra one life at a time. I feel like if we take care of business here in this life, that we can trust what is to come in the next. And when I say take care of business, I mean if we just live as Jesus taught us to live as we've been shown how to live, to love each other, to serve each other, to be life giving to people, life giving to our world, to stand in the way of injustice so that all people might have the opportunity for life, health, and wholeness. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. You know, life is short, it's fragile, it goes by so quick. And one of the biggest and most important things we can do is to pay attention to it all along the way, to not take it for granted. The people who are in your life right now, don't take a moment with them for granted. What a gift they are. What a special thing that is to have in your life. The places, breathe them in, soak them in. The moments, pay attention to them. Don't let them pass you by. It's so quick and so beautiful. One of my favorite little books is A River Runs Through It by Norman Maclean. And I like that book because it's a book about fishing for sure, but it's a book about a whole lot more than that. It's about life and love. It's about relationships and grief and hardship. It's about mystery and grace. So many things. And the river is a great metaphor for life. It's always changing, never staying the same. There's long, slow stretches, big rapids, deep, dark pools, slow, bubbling riffles, all of it. Wherever you are in your life right now, whether you're in a smooth stretch or you're in the bumpy water, wherever you might be, I hope and pray that you may be strengthened by the beauty and the goodness of life itself and the God that gives it to us. May that Spirit of Christ be strong in you and enable you to live really fully and really deeply. Norman Maclean, at the end of his little book, talks about all the people that he's lost and the life that he's lived, and it's still a mystery he ponders when he's out on the waters. But he comes to some beautiful words that he concludes with. He says, eventually, all things merge together as one, and a river runs through it. The river was cut by the world's great flood and runs over rocks from the basement of time. On some of the rocks are timeless raindrops, and under the rocks are the words, and some of the words are theirs. Some of the words of those who have gone before us, who I think would encourage us to live, to love, to embrace the beautiful people and beautiful places of our lives, till we all become a little more clear and find ourselves together in that place where a river runs through it. May you be held in the flow and the blessing of God and love your life each and every day. Blessings to you.